Manufacturing in many people's mind is something that's happened in the past and it's no longer viable. But in fact, manufacturing is actually a very important and strong part of our economy.
Nearly 5,000 manufacturers conduct business in Connecticut, employing a workforce of nearly 170,000. Founded in 1913, the New Haven Manufacturers Association provides members a unified voice through decades of industrial change.
Manufacturers of today are actually very advanced in what they're doing, in that they are no longer 3D, they're not dirty, dark, and dangerous. What they are is utilizing computer technology to advance productivity to be able to add more value added to the economy than any other sector of the economy.
I'm here a lot of hours during the day. I don't have time to research a lot of things that are going on, whether it be financial or human resources or sales. And a lot of the meetings I've gone to have been helpful in giving me that information.
Low cost, high value, that doesn't even begin to cover it, because the cost is reasonable, which is really important for manufacturers, and at the same time the value is just off the charts.
The opportunity to network and learn is a big reason for the organization's bi-weekly luncheon meetings. Company tours and roundtable discussions complete a robust event schedule.
I like to refer to as planting a seed into their heads. They'll have enough information to say, when they go back to their work, to go back to their job, gee, that really stuck with me, and now I have a contact and I know who to call and I know how to get a little more involved in this. Maybe it'll benefit my business, maybe it won't, but we plant the seed.
Certainly not a boys' club. There's plenty of opportunity for women to get involved and to make a difference.
It's a busy day on the factory floor at Radiol in New Haven. The company manufactures fiber optic and RF products for the global telecom and automotive industry, as well as instrumentation for military defense and aerospace.
One product that you might be surprised about that we make here, everybody watches TV and they see like clips of soldiers out there in the field and they're running around and they have backpacks on there. One of the things that you need is an antenna for that radio, and this is what we make here in New Haven.
One area all members can agree on is the growing need for skilled labor.
And we're focused on working with parents, with guidance counselors, with school principals to stimulate the interest in students in manufacturing. Again, knowing that manufacturing has changed. There's that old adage that it's dark, dirty, grungy, and grimy, and it's no longer that. It's clean, it's green. Manufacturing has phenomenal growth opportunity for students and for families.
It's not the manual milling and lathe work per se. It's the higher skill stuff that you can't globally export it. This is stuff that's happening in Connecticut. This is stuff that's supporting a manufacturing base that's incredible.
The New Haven Manufacturers Association has partnered through collaboration and has produced some of the most highly skilled trainees that companies have seen in years. Workers like David at Radiol. Today, he is halfway through his degree in manufacturing engineering.
If you're a fresh high school graduate looking to get into CNC machining, it's a good choice. Manufacturing is, it's here to stay. It's worldwide. It's widely spread.
We focus on education right from the high school level right on up through the community college level, through the engineering programs at our universities. We have an aging workforce in manufacturing. We need to focus on STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. It's something that our association is actively involved in because we realize with this aging workforce we have to replace these folks.
One of the ways that we communicate for all of the manufacturers in addition to our meetings is electronically. We have an extensive email list which connects all of the manufacturers and people interested in manufacturing to us. Something new that we're doing now is to enter the social media arena. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn, all the ways that many manufacturers themselves now are finding that they need to get into promote what's happening in the manufacturing area, both for themselves and as we look at the workforce that we need for the future.
Legislative advocacy is another area where NHMA provides valuable assistance to manufacturers.
One of the things that's most concern to many manufacturers in the state of Connecticut is the perception that Connecticut is not a business-friendly state.
But it's key to have folks up in Hartford that are looking out for us, which then allows us to rally our manufacturing members to then focus on the key issues. We are the first state in the nation to have a manufacturing reinvestment account. It's a huge victory for the members of our association, and we're looking to also have this introduced on the federal level.
Manufacturing today is different. Connecticut has a high cost, as everyone knows, so we've done quite a bit of investment into automation and process improvement changes there to make us more efficient. The staffing is certainly different. We've had to bring in new people over time.
Bob Coles has seen a lot of change in his 47-year manufacturing career. He too has had to evolve with the times to stay competitive. A 10-year member of NHMA, the company's main focus is building selenium rectifiers used by the elevator industry, as well as motor generator protection devices.
Selenium is a material that's used to make semiconductors.
Okay.
And it's an old type semiconductor. It's been around for a long, long time. Probably 90% of it's been replaced by silicon. But the marketplace has changed too, because the people who used to supply selenium have mostly gone out of business or totally gotten rid of that type of product. We're only one of two companies in America making this type of product.
The Plastic Forming Company in Woodbridge is another treasure in the organization's arsenal of members, stating not only is manufacturing strong, it is here to stay.
We design and manufacture carrying cases for a variety of consumer and industrial products. Traditionally, we've been a supplier to the industrial marketplace. We are, in effect, a packager. We do a lot of tool cases, a good number of reusable medical cases, and we sell about 50% of our product to other companies who then manufacture interiors to go inside it.
NHMA is recognized by key decision makers in the region as the place to go to find out about what's happening from a boots-on-the-ground perspective.
To say manufacturing is not dead, it's different. Manufacturing, I think, is truly in a renaissance within our region, within our state, and also within our nation.
We are a proud American manufacturer. We use all of our small parts, all of our molded parts, and obviously all of our tooling is built here in Connecticut and distributed all over the country. From a personal point of view, making something, actually producing something, is a good feeling.
Manufacturing has always been at the heart of what Americans do in this country, because Americans have always been the type of people who accept new challenges and build things greater than what they were to start with.
Investing in education, talking to legislators, advocating for member issues, insisting that manufacturing matters for a healthy Connecticut economy and a strong nation. That's the New Haven Manufacturers Association.